right, so we wanted to try something a little bit traditional and a little bit different. And more traditional because, well, I think they've got this pretty much everywhere in just about any food courts. That is going to be their fries and their gyro, and this is their lamb gyro. And it looks really, really good. Smells very fresh, very flavorful right here. You can tell with all gyros that you've got all that. So you've got the cheese, the tomato, the lettuce. Looks like you've even got a little bit of pepperoncini right here, right there. And let's give it a shot. And looks like you've definitely got quite a few onions too. Let me take a nice bite. Oh, and then there's some beautiful sauce right here also. Pardon me while I chew, but that beautiful, nice, sharp sauce balanced out with the cheese, the creaminess. The lamb is phenomenal also. The tomatoes, the vegetables make it really, really fresh. And then on this beautiful toasted pita, yum. Like, honestly, it's really, really, really delicious and juicy because it's already falling out the side.
You got a hole in the side of your burrito. Flip it over.
I've got a hole in the side right here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but oops. But super saucy, super good. Give a bite of fries. And for $10, a little bit of pink lemonade. Nice and tart, nice and sweet. Overall, probably the meal deal of the day because it is one of their fair deals for $10. Very darn good. Throughout the whole fair here, almost every single one of these restaurants, businesses, vendors will have a $10 fair meal deal. So go check them out.
So this is a pretty good gyro. It's got lamb, like Dennis already described. We got fresh tomatoes, lettuce, pepperoncini, onions, Greek cheese, tzatziki. It is not the hands down best gyro I've ever had by any means, but it is definitely a good gyro. And for $10, the value at the fair to get a gyro, fries, and a drink. Most of the drinks are $5 to $7 minimum. Some of them upwards of $10. So if you're just looking for something that's delicious, good to eat, great value, check out the fair deals. Download the app. The app will show you what food's here, what food is new, any meal deals. It'll show you different locations for the food places. The fact that the fair put together an app for iOS and Android is actually pretty cool. So hopefully you guys come, enjoy, see the rolling piano lady who is off the hook cool, and have a good time. It's a hot tamale. I got this. Let's go pat by now. Yep, thank you.
Hello. So you cannot come to the fair without stopping at Fisher Scones right here. They've been here since I was coming to the Puyallup Fair many years ago, and they are continuing to be in existence here. They've got many booths, many shops where they are baking them, making them fresh, and you get them by individual, get them by the half dozen, which we did, or the dozen, and let's try them out. They are absolutely phenomenal. If you've not had a scone, definitely try them out. If you have, you know every year you are going to be waiting in line. Try to find one of the many booths. If the line is too long, just go to another booth. But then it will happen if you are coming during a prime time. Every single booth will have a line. But you see this right here, how beautiful this scone is. They've buttered it. They filled it with jam right here. I believe this is a raspberry jam, and so good. Super sweet. Nice raspberry jam. Gives it that little bit of tanginess, a little bit of sweetness. It's a very neutral scone. Scone is buttery, and you can tell it is just perfectly cooked, but needing that butter, needing that jam just to really bring it out, and it does just so. I didn't used to like them. I thought they were too dry. However, if you eat them by themselves, sure, it's a scone. It's like a biscuit with absolutely no butter, no jam, but the butter and the jam, as I said, they make it pop, and it's so good. Yeah. Try them out. Try their scones. Like me, you may be a convert. You just have to know how to prepare it, or you need to know how to have it prepared, and that's with the butter and jam. Yum. Try them out. Hello, Mom and Dad Meat World. So we are over here at the Puyallup Fair. Still, this is one day of gluttony. I know it is. We are at Pete's BBQ. We are here almost 9 o'clock at night, and there aren't too many people here right now, which is good because earlier they were just absurdly busy, as they should be. But fresh barbecue that they have right off of their grill, and we got their combo here. Take a look at this. This is their rib and chicken combo. Barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs. You can see all of this barbecue sauce on here, along with some beans and some corn and a dill pickle. I gotta get a little taste of this barbecue sauce right here. Tangy, not super sweet at all, but nice and tangy. And let's get a first little bite here. We're just gonna go right in here on this rib. Take a look at that rib right there. This is a spare rib, a big, delicious pork spare rib, and it is nice and hot. I'm gonna take a bite here from the, let's go from this side. Oh wow, fall apart tender. Fall apart tender, not super sweet at all. You get that sauce right there for the sweetness, but the meat itself is nice and tangy, actually nice and savory, very juicy. It is not smoky at all, which when you are grilling out here with real wood, I do worry that it's going to be a little bit too smoky. One of the reasons why we normally don't get their turkey leg, their giant turkey legs, because turkey will taste a lot like ham. And I want a turkey leg taste like turkey. But anyways, here we have the chicken. I'm just gonna grab a little piece of this wing right here. You can see the rub they put on here, plus the barbecue sauce. So I'm gonna put a little barbecue sauce on here from my fingers. So a little bit more smoke on this one. Not too bad, very tolerable. But again, that could be also because of that nice dry rub. yum, and then that barbecue sauce just gives it that nice balance of tanginess. But yeah, that's super good.
It looks like it's fall off the bone.
Oh, it is 100% fall off the bone. That is really, really good. And that barbecue sauce again gives it the element of sweetness. I know we just went all in here on all the mains, but let's go backwards. Let's try a little bit of this dill pickle. Wow. Super vinegary. This will cut any of that richness and any of that pork. That is really good. Have a little bit of this bean right here. Take a look at that. How beautiful these beans look. Looks like there's a little bit of meat in there too. So they're sweet. A little bit of tang in there, along with that sweetness. And then the meat. Try a little bit of this meat right here from the bean. Super tender. Honestly, you'd be great with just a full plate of those beans. Last thing we're going to try right here is a little bit of that corn. How do you go wrong with corn? Well, you can get some corn that's not very good with kernels, but you can take a look at these kernels right here. Look at these kernels. They are nice. They look juicy and plump.
Doesn't even need butter. Does come with it, but doesn't need it.
You could put the butter on here. Very neutral flavor. But if you do put the butter on here, it just gives it a little bit of salt lift. But that is really, really good. Overall, Pete's Barbecue, I see why they've been here for many, many years. This is actually my first time trying Pete's Barbecue, and they have been absolutely delicious. We'll definitely be back. And for getting super fresh, fair food, this was really, really good. So hopefully you enjoyed this part. I don't know whether or not this is going to be a standout or a standalone piece of a YouTube video, or it's going to be in line with the fair. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to share though. I'm going to share. I have some more beans.